Hello and welcome. My name is Tolu Shotade. The sport of golf continues to grow in leaps and bounds here in Nigeria. And we're here in Lagos, where the PGA of Nigeria, the Professional Golf Association, is celebrating its 50th year anniversary. There's a Hall of Fame event in the next couple of minutes where the body will be promoting some of its biggest players and some of their greatest achievements to put golf at a level that's never been seen in Nigeria. We'll be here for the course of the day. I'll be taking you through all the action as the PGA clocks 50. We're still here at the 50th anniversary celebrations of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria, the PGA of Nigeria. I've got Remy Johnson here with me. She's the director here. And you guys are responsible for some of the things that we'll be seeing here today at this celebration. What should we expect?
We have a lot to give out today as the 50th anniversary for the PGA Nigeria. Today is the Hall of Fame. We are giving some of the members that have distinguished themselves from others. We are giving them awards, and we are trying to showcase our sponsors too today. If you look around, you see that you've not seen any logo around. It's just deliberate because we need to thank the people that have made it happen for us here today. So we are going to unveil our sponsors. We are going to give awards to some of the members. And again, we're going to have some speeches around.
All right, so on the final note, golf in Nigeria has been said to have been undersold over the last couple of years. You have obviously come with your company, Seven Sports, to try and support the PGA in Nigeria. Do you think golf has been undersold in this part of the world?
Yes, especially Nigeria, they are undersold. We have so many good players that because there's no sponsor for them, they couldn't further their career. We are here to help these kind of members so that they can be seen and they can earn a very good money like others.
Joining us now is the Secretary of the PGA of Nigeria, Mr. Jide Bolaji. What's the significance of the celebrations here today?
This is an important day in the life of the association. To have come to this age is something that needs to be commemorated in a very wonderful way. And it is an achievement to have been able to see be in existence up till this very moment. And apart from this, we believe that at this point in time, we need to sort of take a check at our activities in the past. How far have we gone? Where are we going? And to look at where we are and then project for the future so that we won't have any cause to regret in later on. And also, at the age of 50 of this association, we believe it is time to sort of assess and project what we want to be in years to come. And we believe that it's also an achievement to have come of this age. So we are rolling out drums to celebrate this 58th anniversary of the association.
We're still here at the celebrations of the 50th anniversary of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria, and we'll be here all day to give you everything that's going on. Stick around, don't go anywhere. We're still here.
It's about to start. Can we have the national anthem now, please?
On behalf of the Executive Committee, the entire members and staff of PGA of Nigeria, I wish to express our endless gratitude to you all Seven Sports International Network Limited, our official marketer and event planner of this event. Our sponsors, captains of industries, and all distinguished personalities here present for making our time to honor our invitation. Thank you very much. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen, to go down memory lane to appreciate the founding fathers of this great association. However, with due respect, I sincerely request your humble selves that we rise up for a minute's silence in honor of the four late founding fathers of the association, in persons of late Emmanuel Lawrence, Paul Osanabi, Matthew Jacob, and Jamio Oyebajo. Please shall we rise up. May their gentle souls rest in perfect peace. Amen. The other founding fathers are Patrick Okpomu, Festus Makelebe, and Samson Lawal, who is the present director of the association. Our prayers is that the new generation of God professionals will sustain the hard work and vision of the founding fathers. In August this year, the association will mark and celebrate 50 years of its existence, when the first set of Nigerian professionals returned from their training in Great Britain to form Nigerian Professional Golfers Association, NPGA, in 1969, which later changed to Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria, Pgan, in 1999. This is a huge opportunity to recognize and appreciate members who have made this country proud, both within and outside, hosting the flag of Nigeria across the world without any government support, but from few well-wishers. The PGA of Nigeria is honoring 7 of its members today. More will be honored in subsequent years, and we hope it will come up at no distance time. It is our desire to take golf to a higher level in this country, and this can't be possible without the support of those of you here and others out there. We need your support. Professional golf is a career like all other professions. We survive among other means through tournaments, sponsorship, thereby bringing out the best of our talented members. You will agree with me, in recent years, the sponsorship of golf tournaments has shifted away from professional golf, where it is needed the most. Sports sponsorship, as encouraged by the government, is another way of creating job opportunities for its citizens. In return, the sponsors gain tax relief, proper branding, and mileage through the sponsorship of professional golf only, like we have in the US, America, US, Europe, and Asia. It is worthy to know that golf professionalizing has 64 different jobs to make a living. Hence, we are seeking for your unreserved support to develop this game in Nigeria. Once again, I welcome you again for the first ever Hall of Fame put together by both the PGA of Nigeria and 7 Sports International Network Limited for making our time to honor our invitation. I trust you will have a wonderful, enjoyable, and an exciting time with us. Once again, thank you very much for all our invitation, and God bless.
We're still here at the 50th anniversary celebrations of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria, PGA of Nigeria's 50th anniversary. Next, we will be seeing the first ever induction into the Hall of Fame of the organization. The first time since 1969 when it was actually founded. So it's the first ever induction into the Hall of Fame. 7 golfers dead. There's some who are still alive, or some have already passed on. But what happens now is very significant, because this is the first set of golfers to be inducted into the Hall of Fame of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria.
The first person to call now, I would like to call in Mr. Patrick Okpomu. Mr. Patrick Okpomu is the first captain of PGA Nigeria. He's not here, but we have somebody to represent him.
Patrick Okpomu turned a professional golf player in England under Christopher King at Birchwood Park Golf Club, United Kingdom in 1968. He is a registered and founding member of MPGA, now PGAN, and the first elected captain in 1968. He registered with PGA Training School in Lagos, Nigeria in 1976. Patrick Okpomu participated in international events in the United Kingdom from 1968 to 1969. He participated in the United States of America mini tours from 1971 to 1978. Also in the Nigeria Open, Lagos, Nigeria from 1970 to 1988. He won the Nigeria Close Championship from 1971 to 1976. He also won the Accra Open, Ghana in 1976. Patrick Okpomu also participated in Benson and Edge Open at England in 1978, West African versus Great Britain in 1981, Safari Tour in Kenya, Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Cote d'Ivoire from 1971 to 1986, and also played at Ghana and Sierra Leone Opens from 1973 to 1980. Patrick Okpomu has represented Nigeria in the World Cup of Golf at 6 different times: USA in 1971, Australia in 1972, Spain in 1973, Venezuela in 1974, Thailand in 1975, and in California in 1976. Patrick Okpomu was the captain of PGA in the 1970, 1982, and 1984 tournaments. He was the director of the Professional Golf Association from 1994 to the year 2000.
I call on Chairman Golf View Hotel in person of Elder Olowo.
The part that I know very well. On behalf of PGA at 50, I present this wonderful plaque in recognition of Pat's commitment to golf, and I wish him all the very best. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The next awardee, we have Mr. Lateef Lasisi.
Lateef Lasisi finished first position at Nigeria Open, Ikoyi, Nigeria in 1995 and participated in the following tournament: J&B Open, Nairobi in 1996 and 1998, J&B Open, Harare in Zimbabwe in the year 2000, J&B Open, Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire in 2002, J&B Open, Accra, Ghana in 2004. Lateef Lasisi represented Nigeria in the World Cup of Golf at 2 different times.
In recognition as the first and the only Nigerian pro to win the Nigerian Open in 1995, and for immense contribution to professional golf development in Nigeria. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Obviously, I'm very, very delighted to have been inducted into the Hall of Fame today. Tell us how you feel right now.
Well, I feel happy. And today is my greatest day because I've been looking for it after my Trump is 1995. I thank God for the recognition today. I thank the sponsor, Seventh Consultant.
And the thing is, you're the only Nigerian Nigerian pro to win the Nigeria Open. That must be some feat.
Well, it was like a joke then when I started it. But God gave it to me, and I was very happy. just like that. I won it. Up to today, no Nigeria have ever won it again.
Are you hoping to keep that record, or you're banking on other Nigerians to come up and spoil this record?
Oh, where golf has changed, I pray for some Nigeria to come back and win more laurel for the country, not only in Nigeria, around the world.
PGA Nigeria at 50 is sponsored by South African Airways, Ethiopian Airlines, Rwanda Air, Pinnacle Communications Limited, Ibom Hotel and Golf Resort, Ibom Air, Air France, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Peugeot, the Government of Rivers State, the Government of Plateau State, the Government of Akwa Ibom State, and 7 Sports International.
The next person is Dr. Tony Jeffrey Uduimo. Can I have you, sir? And to present this award, I want the captain, Ibom Golf Club. Is he here? The captain.
Tony Jeffrey Uduimo. He won the first Nigeria Professional Golf Association Championship in 1977, 1979, and 1982. He also won the Kaduna Open in 1979 and 1981, and came second position at Ghana Open Tema in Ghana in the year 1988. Second position in Sierra Leone Open, Freetown, Sierra Leone in 1989. Second position at J&B Golf Classic, Nomel, Togo in 1989. Second position at President Sir Dauda Jawara Open, Gambia in 1991. He also participated in the following international tournament: British Caledonian Airways Pro-Am, St Andrews, Scotland in 1983 and 1985. Lee Elder Invitational Pine Arts Country Club, North Carolina, USA in the year 1986. Lee Elder Invitational Hilton Head Island, South Carolina, USA in 1987. Lee Elder Invitational Le Macolin Woodland Resort and Country Club, Farmington in 1989. African Safari Golf Tour in Cote d'Ivoire, Cameroon, Kenya, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, sponsored by Guinness Nigeria PLC and Nigeria Tobacco Company Limited. Amongst his European PGA Tour events from 1984 to 1985 are Carroll's Irish Open, Royal Dublin Golf Club, Ireland, Benson and Edge International Open, Fort York in England, Came Dutch Open in Holland, Spanish Open, Marbella in Spain. Tony represented Africa in the final Downhill Cup of 16 Nations at the Old Course St Andrews Golf Club in Scotland in the year 1985. He also represented Africa in Downhill Cup of Nations tournament at Royal Hong Kong Golf Club in Hong Kong 1992. Tony Jeffrey represented Nigeria in the World Cup of Golf at 3 different times.
On a lighter note, it's like I'm the one receiving the award. Mr. Tony, this is an award in recognition as a PGA director and for your immense contribution to the professional golf development in Nigeria. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my captain.
It's good to see you holding the award. What exactly do you think your most memorable moment has been that has warranted you getting inducted into the Hall of Fame?
As a pro, I have been able to partake in many events. The first one that got in my heart was in 1985. I was among the African team that went to the World Cup of Nations in Scotland with 16 nations, and Nigeria, we finished in 8th place in that final championship. Then I won other tournaments all over the place, but I was happy as director of PGA when I linked up the PGA Nigeria with South Africa, and they gave us slots on the Sunshine Tour, and we had some young guys who now had to go to South Africa to play on their tour. And the second thing I would say I accomplished was that as a director in 2001 to 2004, I traveled to England. But I wanted to expose our PGA and get the PGA integrated into the World Pro Golf body. So I had to go and be the chairman of the PGAs of Europe, Sandy Jones. And we had a robust discussion on how to get our PGA involved in the PGAs of Europe. He now said he was going to introduce us into the PGAs of Europe at their annual meeting in Spain. But unfortunately, when I got back to Nigeria, my tenure expired. So that discussion stood until 2 months ago. When this committee came into office, I saw that the present director, is focused. So I went to him and I said, look, let's do this thing that I started earlier. Because committees that came after me, did not follow through. So that died. He said, why not? So we started that talk again, and it materialized into the PGs of Europe, sending somebody down to Nigeria 2 months ago to come and see what you have down here. And now there's a working agreement and even a certification.
Wow.
PG of Nigeria to be in charge of all training of pros in West Africa.
So, well, you are delighted to be picking this up today.
I am delighted to be taking this today. It's a privilege.
The next award is Mr. Andrew Udo. That's the only Nigeria that is rated now. Can we have him, please? The world ranking, yeah. And to present this is the GM of IBOM here. Mr. George, can I have you, sir?
Hoche Andrew Hodo was born on the 5th of February 1981. Among many other international performances, he came first position at Aslak Pebble Rock Classic 2008 at Status Tours South Africa. He came fourth position at 40th International World Cup of Golf Qualification in Malaysia 2008 with Boyega Oyebanji. He came fourth position at Zambian Open 2008 at the Sunshine Tour. He came first position at the 3E Actuary Editorial Guinea Open in 2013. First position at Cameroon International Open in 2014 and 2015. First position at 3E Actuary Editorial Guinea Open in 2015. Second position at Libreville Open Gabon in 2014. Sixth position at Vodacom Origins of Golf Finals Sunshine Tour South Africa, St. Francis Link in 2016. First position at Cameroon International Open 2018. And second position at the Ivory Open Ivory Coast 2018. Just in case you don't know, Hoche Andrew Odo have gotten 40 professional wins. He's highly motivated and ambitious golf player, ready to compete successfully in all professional golf tournaments across the globe, and most importantly, putting Nigeria in the world map of golf. He is an outstanding professional golfer and once represented Nigeria in the World Cup of Golf. He's a world-ranking pro and an affiliate of the member of the Sunshine Tour in South Africa.
Absolutely impressive accomplishments. And I know you haven't even started yet. So on behalf of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria, in recognition of your prowess as the highest ranking Nigerian pro in the world golf ranking right now, and for your immense contributions to the professional golf development in Nigeria, I am honored to hand this award to you.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're the highest ranked Nigerian you do on the world rankings. How did it feel today? You look at all the people that have been awarded today and inducted into the Hall of Fame. You're probably the youngest.
Yeah, I was definitely the youngest of all, but yeah, I must say it feels really good to be honored when you are still here, obviously, you know, so, I mean, there are a lot of people who have done a lot of good things, and they didn't have that opportunity, So, but I'm really happy for what I've achieved. I'm happy for how my career has turned. It could have been a lot better. It could have been worse. You never know. But I think that I'm really happy to be honored today. This is the first time the PG of Nigeria is doing such a thing, and when you are honored in what you do, it actually sinks down really well. I'm sure this is going to sink down a lot better when I get back home. But for now, I must say that it's really appreciated.
So what does this do to you, you think, being inducted into a Hall of Fame while you're still playing? What motivation does that give now?
I think this will really motivate me more and also motivate other younger generation of golfers that are coming through. Because I never saw this coming, by the way, but it is a good thing that it has happened. And for me, this can only make me think more positive of myself, and it can only make me begin to work even extra harder, because my goal in life is to obviously play golf at the highest level. And for that to happen, it takes only hard work. I don't think there's any other way to that, but only hard work. And hard work is all I'm going to give it, and hopefully it's going to happen.
The next person now is Mr. Peter Akakasiaka. And to present this award, can I have the Secretary General of the NGF, Mr. Dari Davids?
Pro Akakasiaka Peter. He played at the Golf World Cup held at Philippines in 1977, Portugal in 1981, and Shalom, Ireland in 1983. He also played at Dunhill World Match in Scotland in the year 1985, Dunhill World Match Hong Kong in 1990, Jamaica in 1991, and Thailand in 1996. Among his international tour are 9th positions at the Egyptian Open 1977, 34th position at Benson and Edge Open in the United Kingdom in 1979, 2nd position at Ghana Open in 1980, 16th position at Côte d'Ivoire Open in 1980, 27th position at Indian Open in 1982 and 1989. He also played at Swedish Open in 1983 and 1984, German Open in 1984 and 1986, British Open proper St Andrews in 1987, British Open Scotland in 1989. He bagged 3rd position at Côte d'Ivoire Open in 1989, 24th position at Zambia Open in 1990, 3rd position at Nigeria Open in 1991, and 2nd position in Nigeria Open in 1996, 36th position at Zimbabwe Open in 1992. Akakasiaka Peter bagged 2nd position 12 times from 1981 to 1995 at the Togo Open, and represented Nigeria in the World Cup of Golf at 6 different times.
It is my honor to present to Mr. Peter Akakasiaka on behalf of PGN at 50 for your recognition as the first and only Nigeria pro to have played in the British Open final 1987, and for immense contribution to professional golf development in Nigeria. I say congratulations, sir. That's a good job.
It's good to have you here, Mr. Pika Akakasiaka. You obviously have picked up this induction into the Hall of Fame as being the only Nigerian pro to have ever played in the British Open final. How much of a feat was that?
Of course, it's by the grace of God. First and foremost, I have to thank the Almighty God for keeping me alive, for doing everything for me. Because without God, I'm nothing. He gave me the inspiration to get to that stage.
Are you surprised at being inducted into the Hall of Fame?
I'm not surprised because everything is done by the Almighty God, and that's all I believe in.
So what does this do now to you getting inducted into the Hall of Fame? What should we expect to see from Peter Kakasiaka now?
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank the sponsors for doing this first of its kind, and I believe it will continue. And then I want to advise other people that with all these kind of things, it will inspire the young ones also to come up, to get more awards like we did. And I pray that in the nearest future we will produce 2 better golfers than Tiger Woods.
Maybe somebody who's going to also play in the British Open final once again.
Yes, and then we will have over 10 playing in the British Proper.
The next awardee is Mr. Festus Makelemi. And to present this award is still the Secretary General of Nigerian Golf Federation, Mr. Dari Davids.
Festus Omojero Makalimi was born on the 2nd day of October 1948 in the town of Sapele. He started his academic pursuit at the Township Primary School, Sapele, and further to Council Model School. He continued to Portobot College of Education, Glamorgan in Wales, and the Professional Golf Association School in Spain. Thereafter, he turned a professional golf player in 1968. He trained at Porter P&K Wales under PGA instructor Roger Thomas on the scholarship of the Nigeria Tobacco Company. He played at most European and the Safari Tour in the 70s and 80s as one of the B. Carl Airways Lion of African Zone. Among the tournament he won, he captained and played with the West African team that won the entire match played between West Africa and GBB Carl Lions team, sponsored by B. Carl Airways, NTC and B&H. He also played at Guinness Up Pro-Am, Mid Open, Nicteco Open, Bender Open, Citroc Open, Kaduna Open, Ghana Open Kumasi, Ghana, and he came 3rd place at the Pgan Pro-Am in Scotland. He also represented Nigeria in the World Cup in Venezuela. He was the head of Pro Shell Ogunu Golf Club, now Ogunu Golf Resort Warri, MPDC. Festus Omojero Makalemi is the past director of the Professional Golf Association of Nigeria and also served at Pro Ikoyi Club and the Benin Club.
As we all know, I'm presenting this award in the capacity of my president. That's the Nigeria Golf Federation President, His Excellency Prince Olagunsoye Oyinlola. On behalf, again, PGAN at 50, Mr. Festus Makalemi, in recognition as PGA Director 2012 to 2016, and for immense contribution to professional golf development in Nigeria, I present this to you, sir. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you very much, the Secretary General, Nigerian Golf Federation, Mr. Dari Davids.
How do you feel picking up this award today, sir, being inducted into the Hall of Fame? What would you say has got you noticed by the organizers?
Well, I think the organizers have done very well. If one is being recognized and being given a Hall of Fame, I just think it is recognition of what I have done for the golf and for the country. Yes.
Do we expect more from you now that you now have been inducted into the Hall of Fame?
Of course, I think the whole idea is for me now to start doing what I'm supposed to do and preaching the gospel of golf, which I've been doing all my life. And I think that from now on, I will not relent in my effort in making sure that golf excel in this country.
What's the significance you think this Hall of Fame induction is for you?
To me, I think it is one of the greatest things that I've achieved in life. And I'm very happy that I've been selected as one of the recipients to have this Hall of Fame.
PGA Nigeria at 50 is sponsored by South African Airways, Ethiopian Airlines, Rwanda Air, Pinnacle Communications Limited, Ibom Hotel and Golf Resort, Ibom Air, Air France, Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, Peugeot, the Government of Rivers State, the Government of Plateau State, the Government of Akwa Ibom State, and 7 Sports International.
On behalf of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria, I have the pleasure to call on their director, Mr. Samson Lawal, for the last award here. And to present this award is Chief Obong Bassi.
Samson Lawal was born on the 8th of November 1946. He turned a professional golf player in the year 1972. He was trained in Ireland under the tutelage of Tony O'Connor, Liam Higgins, and Bates Murphy of the Irish Professional Golf Association. He later proceeded to England for further training under Christopher King of British PGA. He attended the first West African PGA training school under Kate Oki and Don Peterson, who were staff of the British PGA in 1976. He was a member of the British PGA from 1982 to 1997. He is a member of the PGA of Nigeria from 1972 till date. Samson Lawal is the current director of the Professional Golf Association of Nigeria. He has facilitated numerous tournaments and concerts for the association. He played in the British Open final qualifying rounds in 1983, 1984, 1985, and 1987. In 1986, he represented Nigeria in the British Caledonian Pro-Am in Scotland. He has trained numerous pros who are doing very well in the pro circuit in Nigeria. He gives lessons to pros to correct faulty swings, among other support. He has also trained numerous amateurs who are top amateurs in present time. His golf teachings to beginners are highly commendable and well known in the country. He is very accessible, calm, and cool with beginners. He believes that a golf coach must be decent and be smartly dressed, such that his appearance would always encourage a beginner to be keenly interested in the game. He established pro golf in Plateau State, Nigeria, and he had been the state golf coach for 21 years. He is presently in charge of the Plateau State Golf Academy. He is a dynamic leader by all standards and introduced numerous innovations into the association. Samson Lawal is truly an outstanding man who understands the dynamics of the Professional Golf Association management in the modern day.
Mr. Samson Lawal, I consider it a rare privilege to be the one to present this award to you on behalf of PGA at 50 in recognition as your recognition of you as PGA Director 2016 till date, change and innovation drive in the PGA of Nigeria, and for your immense contribution to professional golf development in Nigeria. Congratulations.
What's the feeling like now, having been inducted into the first ever Hall of Fame of the PGA Nigeria?
It's the greatest thing that's ever happened to the PGA of Nigeria. We are grateful to 7 Sports International. They are the best.
On a personal level for you, how do you feel right now?
Oh, I feel highly delighted. It's something I never believed that will ever happen to the PGA of Nigeria. I'm very delighted.
Right. For other young golfers coming through, what would you say to them as the Hall of Famer in Nigerian golf?
I will tell them to continue improving, because future is their goal, and I believe something like this will happen to them in future.
It's been an exciting time so far here at the celebrations of the 50th anniversary of PGA Nigeria. We've seen a lot happen, including the induction of 7 golfers into the Hall of Fame. And with congratulatory messages flowing all around the hall, it was time to see what other people who were not here or abroad and somewhere else in Nigeria had to say about some of the golfers who had been inducted into the Hall of Fame and to PGA Nigeria generally as they celebrate 50 years.
The PGA of Nigeria accepts sincere congratulations on this day, 50th anniversary. It's a huge one. You've come a long way, and through years of your existence, the credit perhaps goes to all the players, the executives of this noble organization, all the roles you've played will not be in vain. You've got a very good insight, and we shall keep on praying and also to support the PGA any way we can. So I'm wishing you a beautiful celebration, and congratulations once more on your 50th birthday.
To all the members of the PGA of Nigeria, congratulations on your 50th anniversary. We're sending our regards on behalf of all of the PGAs of Europe here from Royal Portrush, celebrating the Open Championship. But more importantly, congratulations to you, and we're very much looking forward to working with you for the next 50 years and enjoying your 100th anniversary together. Thank you very much.
PGA has grown over the years, slowly but surely and steadily. And moving forward, I think we should be able to encourage them to progress to a level where they can begin to participate in major competitions, open championships across the length and breadth of the continent.
The PGA of Nigeria, 50 years of service to our nation, golf-wise, it's no joke. We produce some fine golfers, and we can still produce more if we engage youths and go to the universities. I'd like to say well done.
My name is Dr. Gabriel Benga Olowo. I'm a golfer, handicap 18, going to 25, heading to 28. Don't blame me, playing to my age. I want to say big congratulations to PGA Nigeria at 50 and the Professionals Golfers Association of Nigeria, and in particular to 7 Sports. Keep on striving and keep on doing what you are doing. Golf is life, and I doff my hat to the Association for promoting golf. The lessons of golf are tremendous. I indicated that in my book, Echoes in Aviation. It has a whole chapter on golf. The beauty of golf, the sports in golf, the lessons learned about being trustworthy, the lesson about dependability, the lessons about tenacity, the lessons about resilience, the lesson about focus. Where else do you learn about management technique? if not on the golf course. And of course, you are not contesting against anybody, you are contesting against the course. And the course is just as natural as the Garden of Eden, where God originally positioned man to test your capacity, to prove who you are, to prove your endowment, provided you can endure, face all the difficulties of life, and get to destiny. I salute your courage, association, and all the leaders, EXCO. Please keep on the good job. Golf is still very new in Nigeria, in Africa, and indeed our world. Let's keep on promoting golf. It's the best, not just sports, it's management, it's humanity, it's everything. Congratulations, PGA at 50. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. Thank you.
Finally, to everyone here present, we thank you all immensely for taking time out to honor this invite and for your unwavering support for PGN and for golf, for every event that is going to happen. We count on you, and we know you are not going to disappoint us. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Thank you.
It's been an exciting day here in Lagos as the 50th anniversary celebrations of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria has hit center stage. The good thing here today is we've seen awards given, kind words said, but the key is going to be from the 19th to the 25th when the golf actually takes place. The setting will be in Akwa Ibom State, and it will have some of the Professional Golfers Association of Nigeria members slugging it out to be crowned the champion of the 50th anniversary tournament of the PGA of Nigeria. My name is Tolu Shotade from Lagos in Nigeria. We'll see you next time.